is JD and I am here with Joystock. OTT or over the top is a means of providing television and film content over the internet on request and to suit the requirements of the individual consumers. Viewers these days prefer OTT platform over cable TV for on-demand access to individual TV series and movies. Netflix is primarily responsible for bringing about this change. Netflix is a prominent member of the elite class of big tech companies called FANG. Today my story is about Netflix, one of the world's leading entertainment services with 208 million paid members in over 190 countries. Before I continue, as usual, I request you to subscribe to my channel. This is going to get bigger by the day, so hit the notification bell icon to keep in touch and keep a tab on my future episodes. Please also like or dislike and put in your valuable comments. Do share my content if you like them. The pandemic definitely helped Netflix, but even as restrictions were lifted, Netflix continued to gain subscribers. New subscriber rates did slow down in the third and fourth quarters. A lot has gone into making of Netflix what it stands for today. Mark Randolph and Reed Hastings had co-founded Netflix on August 29, 1997 in Scotts Valley, California, currently headquartered at Los Gatos, California. Hastings had invested US dollar 2.5 million in startup cash. Wilmot Reed Hastings Jr., born October 8, 1960, a MS from Stanford University, is a computer scientist and mathematician. Hastings had co-founded Pure Software in the year 1991 and sold Pure Software to Rational Software Corporation in 1997 for US dollar 700 million in what was then the biggest acquisition in Silicon Valley history. Randolph worked as a marketing director for Hastings' company Pure Software. Randolph had co-founded Micro Warehouse himself, a computer mail order company. Boland International later employed him as vice president of marketing. Randolph and Hastings came up with the idea for Netflix when commuting between their homes in Santa Cruz and Pure Software's headquarters in Sunnyvale while waiting for government regulators to approve the merger of Pure Software and Rational Software Corporation. Reed Hastings told several outlets that he got the idea for Netflix after Blockbuster, a home movie and video game rental service, charged him US dollar 40 late fee for Apollo 13. Some small experiences ignite big ideas, so this may be one of the examples. But co-founder Mark Randolph, who left the company in 2004, said the tale was a convenient fiction. Randolph claims the company was started when he and Hastings decided they wanted to create the Amazon.com of something in 1997. The Washington Post reports. Hastings and Randolph considered and rejected VHS tapes as too expensive to stock and too delicate to ship. When they heard about DVDs, first introduced in the United States on March 24, 1997, they decided on shipping DVDs because customers were willing to buy them online and they were strong enough to mail. Since they could not get a DVD, which was new technology at that time, they mailed a CD a few blocks away to see how it would hold up. When it arrived in one piece, they decided to start Netflix and take on the US $16 billion home video sales and rental industry. Netflix launched as the world's first online DVD rental store with only 30 employees and 925 titles available, almost the entire catalog of DVDs at that time, using the pay per rent model with rates and due dates similar to those of its brick and mortar competitor Blockbuster. Subscribers chose movie and television titles from Netflix's website. The shows were then mailed to customers in the form of DVDs along with prepaid return envelopes from one of more than 100 distribution centers. In 1999, Netflix began offering an online subscription service through the internet. Netflix had dropped the single rental model in early 2000 and customers typically rented for a flat monthly fees as many movies per month as they wish. The number of DVDs in their possession at any one time was limited according to their subscription plans. Netflix had tens of thousands of movie titles in its catalog. In 2000, when Netflix had just about 300,000 subscribers and relied on the US Postal Service for delivery of their DVDs, their losses would total round about US dollar 57 million. Hence, they offered to be acquired by Blockbuster for US dollar 50 million. They proposed that Netflix, which would be renamed as Blockbuster.com, would handle the online business while Blockbuster would take care of the DVDs, making them less dependent on the US Postal Service. The offer was declined. For some time, the company had considered offering movies online, but it was only in the mid 2000s that data speeds and bandwidth costs had improved sufficiently to allow customers to download movies from the net. The original idea was a Netflix box that could download movies overnight and be ready to watch the next day. By 2005, they had acquired movie rights and designed the box and service were ready to go public with it. But after discovering YouTube and witnessing how popular streaming services were, despite the lack of high definition content, the concept of using a hardware device was scrapped and replaced with a streaming concept instead, a project that was completed in 2007. Netflix developed and maintained an extensive personalized video recommendation system based on ratings and reviews by its customers. On October 1st, 2006, Netflix offered a US dollar 1 million as prize money to the first developer of a video recommendation algorithm that could beat its existing algorithm Cinematch at predicting customer ratings by more than 10%. By 2010, Netflix streaming business had grown so quickly that within months the company had shifted from the fastest growing customer of the United States Postal Service's first class service to the largest source of internet streaming traffic in North America in the evening. In November, it began offering a standalone streaming service separate from DVD rentals. In April 2011, Netflix had over 23 million subscribers in the United States and over 26 million worldwide. A Netflix original is a content that is co-produced or distributed by Netflix exclusively on their services. Netflix funds their original shows differently than other TV networks when they sign a project, providing the money upfront and immediately ordering 2 seasons of most series. In March 2011, Netflix began acquiring original content for its library, beginning with the hour-long political drama House of Cards, which debuted in February 2013. In October 2017, Netflix iterated a goal of having half of its library consisting of original content by 2019, announcing a plan to invest $8 billion on original content in 2018. As of now, Netflix involves almost all prominent international production houses for its original contents, and production is carried on in North America, Brazil, India, the Middle East, Africa, Japan, and Korea, and 22 centers across 11 countries in Europe. Netflix as a company has never been change averse and always stood with time and taken futuristic decisions. The understanding of the audience and the dynamic liking matrix has been exemplary. Netflix is the largest streaming service in the world with more subscribers than any other platform. However, streaming services such as Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, and Hulu are gaining ground. When asked if it was time for the company to expand into a new business by Bloomberg, executives in Netflix insisted that plenty of growth remained in entertainment. But they did tease two potential areas of expansion in the years ahead: consumer products and video games. In any case, the main focus will be on streaming more hit shows, said co-CEO and content chief Ted Sarandos. What we have to do week in and week out is deliver program our members love, he said. Trust they would keep entertaining the world. That is all for the day. Thank you and goodbye for now. See you in my next episode.